Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles, as well as the men that taught them, the elder high priests, as well as the elder bishops and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000, all right, which is the ruling body or government of the nation of Israel, which will rule alongside and under our Lord Yahweh Shai, who the earth ignorantly knows as Jesus. Okay? And peace and blessings unto the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video, but it may be something to the effect of, things are building up to its breaking point. Okay? The global economic collapse, that buildup is coming, which is orchestrated and needs to happen. Meaning it needs to happen ultimately so that biblical prophecy can be fulfilled to bring about the MOTB, okay, which is the microchip. All right, so we need a global financial collapse, okay, so that they can fully digitize this whole world and have all monies um, tracked and monitored and regulated on how you can spend it. You know, um, food prices are through the roof. The whole country is complaining about the price of groceries. You see, crime is off the Richter scale, but it's gonna even get worse. Like I said, things are building up, and it's almost to its breaking point, to where there's gonna be a world economic failure, which is already failing, but to where companies are going bankrupt, laying people off by the thousands or more. Okay, more of a squeeze on the people to shake them out of the little money that they do have through, all these different fees that we have to pay. Then you got the immorality is at an extreme. Okay, the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the hearts of many shall wax cold. So iniquity is definitely abounding. The economic setup is failing, okay, which is going to cause layoffs or more layoffs, mass layoffs, okay? And these executive orders that's on the book and these different laws that's on the books is gonna this big beautiful, speaking on that, the big beautiful bill, which is a budget bill, the bill is to bring about cuts to different programs, like federally funded programs, and go to collect debts. That's what this bill is about, to collect debts and to slash funding, and to make it to where you got to jump through hoops and meet certain requirements to get your benefits. A lot of people are gonna get cut off SNAP, and then the people that that are eligible for SNAP, they're gonna have to meet those requirements, okay, to keep the benefits. All right. Going back to speaking on the immorality, relationships are failing. These women are completely out of control. They doing bad, but they still, they wrecking homes, destroying children. Even the men are bugged out. Really, if you don't have this truth, you're out of your mind. Okay, so everything is jacked up, and people are to that breaking point, to the that pressure is on this whole country and really on the whole world, to where it's about this whole thing is about to just implode. People about to bug out once the economy do what it has to do, or do what it's just what do I want to say, designed to do, which is to collapse. Then all hell is gonna break loose. Okay, pretty much, everything is leading up to a police state, but all hell must break loose, you know, um, for that to be fully implemented. People are locked down. Okay, the streets is full of if it's not the military, then the police department and other agencies are being and have been militarized. So I'm gonna get in the second Esdras, the 15th chapter, and read some verses over here in this chapter, because this is what this stuff is gonna lead to: this economic collapse, global, okay, which is gonna lead to more mass layoffs. It's basically gonna be the Great Depression on steroids, with the crime rate as bad as it's ever been. And Esau's gonna be ready. So all hell break loose, meaning that's the chaos. Esau's gonna bring in the order. Part of that order is gonna be, we gonna see how it all line up and play out. But we know these things are gonna happen. A digital money system is coming. It's already, the stage is set. Everything is in place. Other countries are on board, and certain countries have already started CBDC, central bank digital currency. Okay, the Genius Act is in place. So things is ready to we at the point where things, or the people are ready to break. Once this society finish breaking down, like I just mentioned multiple examples, then the people are just gonna lose it. And people are to the point now they're about to fucking lose it. The people are losing it. We getting to the point where it's gonna be by the droves, by the masses, people just bugging out, going, we're having meltdowns. Second Esdras 15. See something real quick. Okay, Second Esdras 15. And I'm gonna bring out 14. Starting 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Why? Because all hell is gonna break loose throughout the whole world, until the point of the time of Jacob's trouble, hearing of Babylon the Great, and then the Third World's War is gonna be the ultimate woe. Okay, on Babylon the Great, that is, and Israel's gonna get obliterated. It says the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Yep. Well, and we in like the beginning stages of this stuff. It says one people shall stand up and fight against another and swords in their hands. Yeah, because if everybody was able to get justice and make a decent wage to make a decent to have a decent living, okay, the laws of the Bible were going forth. Women had to cover themselves up and couldn't be out in the streets running wild. Okay, then we wouldn't be at this point, but we got to get to this point because it's part of Bible prophecy, the point of all hell breaking loose. And this is what we reading right here. It says, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. Yeah, it's going to get to the point a lot of these people that are part of the government, whether it's federal, state, city, it's going to be a insurrection against them and invading one another, and they shall not regard their king nor princes, you see, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, yeah, until Esau give the stormtroopers, the military, the militarized agencies to go to shut this bitch down and regain order through what? Through death and destruction. It says a man shall desire to go into a city, then things are going to be locked down. It's going to be a police state for real. You're not going to be able to move about as you please. And we seen that during the CV-19, the scam-demic. We seen that, and shall not be able, and shall not and shall not be able. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. Yep, and especially here in Babylon. This is dealing with Babylon the Great. All right, it's the most proud people in the world. They don't think this place can fail. They don't think this place, America, can collapse. Well, people are gonna be very troubled, more so than what they are now, very soon. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Man, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Yeah, you may be good friends with a neighbor. It get to the point where crying, you looking at your neighbor like, I don't know what the fuck he up to. Is he gonna try to break in the house? Okay. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. Yeah, when people can't eat because they laid off, okay, and they don't got, people already living check to check, check behind check. They already in the negative by the time they get to the next check. That's what's going on. That's real talk. It says, yeah, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Yeah, because there's going to be so much shit popping off. Just all kind of ways people are going to be getting put to death. So people are going to be on edge. Nobody's going to trust each other. And even your own neighbor across the street, neighbor next door, So things are building up to its breaking point. I believe that's what I'm going to name this video. But I'm going to stop right there. I could go on, but I'll end right there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. And until the next one, I say shalom.